Hi guys, what's up? It's Julia and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a really long time and I love having these videos to look back on. It's actually 8:09 p.m. on Tuesday night and you guys know I post every Wednesday and Saturday at 8 a.m. So yes, I'm filming this video the night before I need to post it, which means that I also need to edit it tonight. So without further ado, let's get into it. Have you read any good books lately? Yes, I have. I just finished This Will Only Hurt a Little by Busy Phillips, and I finished this actually the other night, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Both of these books, my friend Olivia actually got me for my birthday, and they were just the most perfect gift because I love memoirs, especially written by women. I found both of these stories to be super inspirational and very vulnerable. I feel like I know a lot about both of these people now. Untamed is structured a little bit differently than a typical memoir because it's not so much Glennon Doyle's life story. Every chapter is a different excerpt of an experience that she's had in her life. And what I liked about this book is that the chapters are really short, and so I find myself reading it really fast because when the chapters are shorter, I just want to keep reading. But when the chapters are longer, I find that I take longer to read a book. I don't know if that's just me. I'm on a memoir kick and I don't know what book I want to read next. So if you guys have read any great memoirs recently, please comment them down below. I would love your suggestions. What are you looking forward to this month? So for those of you that have been watching my videos for a bit now, you know that I work with a special needs theater company called Always on Stage. I've been working with them for, oh my gosh, coming up 9 years now, which is absolutely insane. It's one of the most special and important things that I do. I love them so much. I've been working with them for so long, so it's just like a second family. Every summer we put on a big musical, and this summer we are doing High School Musical Junior, and I am going to be choreographing for the third time now. I cannot express how excited I am. We have our auditions at the end of this month, so I'm gonna be vlogging the whole process and the shows, of course. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to do a show again. I can't wait to see everyone and just get back into the rehearsal room. And High School Musical is such a fun show. Great music, great dance numbers. I already have some ideas for the choreography. I'm just super excited for all of it. So that's definitely what I'm looking forward to the most right now. What is your astrological sign? I am an Aquarius. What is something that you would like to be doing more of? Well, that answer kind of changes depending on like what my day-to-day looks like. And I actually officially started a new job today. I am working at the Pantages for 2 months on the Jerry Herman Awards, and I will tell you guys more information in a future vlog. But I was at the Pantages today from 12 to 6. It was super fun and I'm really excited about this new opportunity. With that being said, I'm spending a lot of time indoors looking at a screen. I already do with editing and just being on my computer in general. And even before this job, I was not going outside nearly as much as I need to. I would also really love to explore LA a lot more. I don't live in LA, I live an hour outside of LA. I've always been so grateful, even though traffic can be really annoying. I think it took me like an hour and 15 to get home today, but I love being able to drive in and then drive out and kind of like not escape, but have a separation between like the LA craziness and then just like my life at home. But even though I am born and raised here and I've grown up here my whole life, there's so much of LA that I haven't explored and I haven't experienced, and especially now that I'm getting older, I just really want to explore more. I think I said this in a past video, but I really would love to go to more plays. I go to a ton of musicals and musicals are my favorite thing in the world, but I really enjoy plays as well, and I've been to a few really good ones over the past few years. There's so many really cool theaters in town. Fondest memory from your childhood? You know, it's funny because I've been talking to my mom about this a lot lately. I could not have asked for a better childhood overall, but especially with all of the theater that I got to be a part of and the community that I had and the friends and the mentors, I just could not have been luckier. There is a regional theater in my town that I grew up. At first, I was a kid in like the performing group where we got to perform before the main stage shows. We got to represent the theater and the community. I eventually got to be in the main stage shows, which was literally my biggest dream in life. Oh my gosh, I wanted nothing more than to be in those main stage shows. And the first one I got to be a part of was Children of Eden when I was 14, and that show completely changed my life. Standing in the wings and watching the adults, a few of whom who had been on Broadway, watching them perform and getting to be in a cast with them and learn from them. I remember, I can feel it and I could see it standing in the wings and having this subconscious thought of like, this is joy. Like this is what pure joy is, and this is going to be my life forever, and I'm just gonna follow this passion forever. And so that show completely changed my life. And then I did The Little Mermaid with them that summer. I was still 14, and that experience was absolutely beyond. I got to be in the adult ensemble, which was like mind-blowing for me. I am so grateful for that experience because it really did shape me as well. And then when I was a sophomore in high school, I was in the adult ensemble of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And then when I was a junior, I was in Matilda, which was my dream show. And so needless to say, being a part of those shows and then being a part of the kids group before I was able to be a part of the main stage shows was my whole life. What is something you've been doing lately that brings you joy? There is an organization called Lollipop Theater Network. If you guys have seen my recent videos, then you definitely know what I'm talking about because they're in practically every video that I post. They're an incredible organization that brings people in the entertainment industry to kids who are currently hospitalized. And I got involved with them in January of last year. Ever since, I've done probably over 20 Zooms at this point. Working with kids in the hospital has always been something that I've wanted to do. The first Zoom that I did with them was a story time Zoom, and so they sent me a few children's books and I got on Zoom with, I don't remember how many kids, but there's usually a few hundred kids on each Zoom. And I read them a few books and then we did a little Q&A and it was super fun. And I think I did a few more of those and then I started hosting bingo, and that's really fun because the kids just really love it and they're always super engaged and excited. And so basically I'm just talking about whatever photo is on the slide and I'm just, you know, making it fun, and we always have such a great time. And then I started moderating. So they do a program called Get Creative with Lollipop Theater Network, where they have different animators from Nickelodeon come in and teach the kids how to draw. I learned so much whenever I moderate because I'm not someone who's just naturally artistically talented like that. My grandma is an incredible artist and I just did not get any of those skills. And so I've been learning so much in these classes. I'll actually show you guys one of my drawings. The last Zoom that I did was with the animator Joe Mandia from Nickelodeon's Camp Coral animated series. This is my drawing of SpongeBob as the Easter Bunny. And there's Patrick, but I don't know, it's super fun and the kids are amazing. Their drawings are always so good. I never want to show mine after they show theirs because they're so talented. And then I just recently started moderating their Zooms for the bigger celebrities that they have on. It is just magical to see these kids' faces light up when, you know, Zachary Levi was on the Zoom, or I just did one with Chris Pratt a few weeks ago. I'm doing another one tomorrow with somebody who is very cool and someone you definitely all know, so that will be in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. Do you collect anything? Yes, I collect playbills from every show I've not ever been to, but probably over the past, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years, I've kept every playbill, and they're in a big shoebox that's overflowing in my closet. I did make a playbill collection video a few years ago, and I will not link it down below because it's kind of embarrassing, but if you guys want to see that, it's still on my channel. I also collect things that inspire me, and I don't just mean like I go into a store and something's really expensive and I just buy it because it inspires me. Like, I collect magazines or random little things that I find. I bought something at Party City yesterday because it sparked something in me, and I love having physical reminders of what I'm working towards and what I dream of, and that's why my room looks the way that it does. And I have this huge vision board wall in front of my desk. I just love having the visualization of what I'm working towards. So anything that I can have my hands on is super helpful. That is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I am actually going to be vlogging my day tomorrow because I have a super busy day and I want to take you guys along, of course. That is going to be the next video, so stay tuned for that. I actually have a bunch of fun content coming out within the next few weeks, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!